Hey there, this is Nick Streibick talking now. We're going to give you a little bit of break from all those blue slides you've been seeing. As we continue to make cuts and drive that deficit down, our next area of cuts come in healthcare. According to the New York Times Budget Simulator, we decided a good way to get money back from the healthcare portion would be to increase the Medicare eligibility age to 70. As Americans start living longer, we decided that they should also start working longer to balance things out. And got all those baby boomers we got to be thinking about in the future. This will ultimately save the economy $8 billion in the next year or so, and projected to the year 2030, we'll be able to save roughly around $100 billion. Then moving to Social Security, we wanted to raise the Social Security retirement age to 70 as well. For many of the same reasons as I just said for Medicare, the change would go a long way towards fixing the Social Security shortfall by reducing benefits and by encouraging people to work and pay payroll taxes for longer. We desperately need the worker to beneficiary ratio to stay high and not have such a huge number of retirees having all these benefits. Around $13 billion could ultimately be gained by 2015, and an astonishing $247 billion by the year 2030 as well. Here's a graph we found. We thought it would be useful for now. It's the deficits turned to surpluses under the Clinton era tax rates. For the existing taxes portion, we wanted to take up President Obama's proposal and return the rates to the Clinton era, where, as Connor talked earlier, we were very successful in, and allow expiration and income above $250,000 a year. With these options selected, we would basically like to tax the rich more and their houses and jobs because they can ultimately afford it, and their give back would be a huge progression. The final cuts or tax increases we made were under the new taxes and tax reform in the budget simulator, and they included the millionaire's tax on income above $1 million, national sales tax, carbon tax, and the bank tax. Again, we're going off the idea of putting more taxes on incomes that exceed $1 million and adding a 5% consumption national sales tax. The budget simulator also stated that every other rich country has a natural sales tax except the United States. So why is that? We think it's a great idea, and it's an idea that we should embrace from other thriving countries. I also like the carbon tax and the bank tax, so we could possibly have a cleaner environment and not allow the banks to be as risky as they have been in the past with our money that they receive. By now, at this point, we hope you all have a better understanding on how we plan to balance the budget. We are not making these decisions from a political standpoint, but that of a careful overseer of all the people and abiding to all the needs they possess as a collective whole. Stay classy, Econ Class 100. Yeah.